Hi, people. Hello. Hey. So, what blockages that you need to work on right now? Sometimes you have blockages in some kind of thing in your life that you don't realize. The reason why you're still not financially happy is because you didn't focus on that. The reason why you still don't have love is that, and so on. So what blockages that you still have and you don't realize? Sometimes when you have a blockage, it's really hard to see it's there, because the blockage be in a shape of something that you're still clinging on, like a karmic something that you're still holding and you don't realize it's a blockage, or an addiction or anything like that. Okay, so what blockages that you have that you're still not aware of? Sometimes the blockage is gonna be yourself, you're blocking yourself. Sometimes it's a feeling, a doubt, or insecurities. Not always a person. Sometimes blockages are hard to take because it requires you letting go of something that you love, that you think that you love, but there's something better. To have faith that there's something better. So choose one, 2, 3, 4, 5. What blockages that you have that you're still not seeing? After this reading, I'm gonna go live on my Instagram, so follow me on my Instagram if you want to join me for everyday live. So yeah. Number one here, what blockages that you got? Number one, you got blockages when it comes to communication, speaking up your truth. There's those people, and you're one of those people, who know that someone is right, but you rather be quiet because you don't want to disturb the peace, and you don't want to disturb your peace. You see it as being peaceful, but you're actually being not there. This is the blockage. It's something that you need to learn with yourself, to stand for other people when you can. I feel like you can do that sometimes, but you don't want to sabotage something or your peace. It's almost like you're so in your comfort zone, it's so in your peace that you don't want to disturb anything, even if you know that you can save someone else from some trouble, or by just talking, it's gonna disturb your peace in any kind of way. Then you stop doing that. It's almost like you know that you can make this person feel better, or stand out in this fight that you saw at work and say something. You know you can do something, but you know also by speaking that you're gonna get in the fight, or someone gonna give you some punishment, or by speaking to this person when they're feeling sad and calling them, you have to admit something wrong. So in general, number one, the first blockage that I'm seeing is speaking up when it's needed, but when your life is also peaceful. It's like being that, I'm not calling you selfish, because I don't feel like you're a selfish being, human being. If you're selfish, I'd be like quick to call you. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna make it nice for you. But number one, I don't feel like you're selfish at all. Hi baby. Hello. Hey people from Sweden. So number one, I don't feel like you're selfish at all. I just feel like you have this habit of like, why should I do something that gonna make me feel bad? But actually tell yourself, if you can make someone feel happy, why not? Sometimes you have that thing. It's like this is the thing that blocking you right now from a lot of things. It's like almost like I feel it's put for you to learn this lesson, but the things that you need to get in your life and your happiness, I feel like the blockage is that, because you cannot get to the next step in your life without doing that. Because you gonna, believe it or not, by talking, or by standing up for someone, or by putting someone first, or by putting someone, or like talking to that person, even if you feel like you have to confess something and let your ego, for some of you, feel like you don't want to talk to this person, because it means like if you talk to this person, you're gonna be the weaker person because this person's feeling sad, or you're mad at this person, you don't want to admit that this person hurt your ego. But sometimes you need to put your ego aside when someone's feeling sad, and you need to talk to them. It doesn't matter what fight you have together. So this is the thing. I feel like it's blocking you right now because you don't see that if you want to get to the next level in your life, you need to talk to those people, because the key is with those people. So we're gonna send you the next level things in your life by those people. So the stranger that you're gonna see, the person that you love but your ego is stopping you from talking to that person, everybody that you're gonna see gonna be the key. So I feel like you need to learn something. You need to learn to fight for other people if you can, okay? Do not hold on your peace, because holding on a peace with this is not peace. Also, you think it's peace is just emptiness. You don't want to stay in an empty space because you feel like it's comfortable. You want to sit in a space that you feel like it's comfortable because you fought for it and you made it your peace. Nobody can disturb it. You don't want to sit in an empty place without anything. So number one, this is the first blockage. You have only that blockage, okay? Number two, what blockages that you got that you need to fix? People like and subscribe, remember, and you can follow me on my other channel, Chill with Ella, okay? So I will do more videos that I try. Number two, what blockages that you got? Number two, I feel battles and wars, close bonds. I feel like you don't have any blockages right now. I feel like you reached to a life right now where you don't have blockages. Number two, you actually don't have blockages. You have overflowing of things. And sometimes it's funny because you let things overflow in you. Like you let energy flow in you intensely. You could be a psychic, number two. Oh, hi. So you could be a psychic, number two, because you let energy flow. I feel like you don't have any blockages right now. It's like you literally don't have any blockages, and it's driving you insane, because it's almost like your life, when you don't have blockages, why your life is so stagnant, or why your life is not moving, and it's driving you insane because you're like, I don't have blockages, but I don't get it. Why am I not having the perfect life that I worked hard for? I feel like you want to get something there, but you don't have blockages. Why is it not there? The thing is, number two, that's the thing here. You're gonna get things coming to you the way that they're supposed to come to you. I almost like see there's a light in front of you that you're gonna see and you're gonna be happy. There's no blockages, but once it comes, it's just gonna be the end of it. It's almost like you're like standing there at the end of the finish line, and you're just waiting for that slow motion person who gonna come and hand you your trophy, and that person is just exhausting you because they're literally walking from far just slowly to you. I feel like you're not the blockage. That person is the blockage. That person, or your luck that's supposed to come, it's hanging on another person. It could be also your twin flame, or a person that you're supposed to get, and literally spirit cannot do anything about it because this person is so slow, but they can do something about it. It's not like, of course, because the spirit is by giving you a lot of things while you're waiting, like snacks and things to make you happy, because I feel like you don't have blockages at all. You have no blockages. Number two, I'm so proud of you. Number three, what blockages that you got? Number three, you have sex trauma blockages, something when it comes to your sexual place in your body, or something about sex in general, because it's a general reading. I don't want to get in a very specific thing, so if you want a personal reading, you can email me for a personal reading. I'll be more specific. But here, for some of you, I'm hearing that you got some trauma when it comes to sex. I feel for some of you, I'm hearing like for some of you got like abusive partner, or people who made you feel like your sexuality is something wrong, or your sexual body, or your body is very sexualized in a very not healthy way. Something about sex is not healthy at all. Even if you had a partner who loved you, or you were with a partner, they were not treating you the best way when it comes to sex, or sex was not the right way that it's supposed to be. In general, something about sex is not healthy, or the way you see sex is not healthy because of that background, whatever you've been raised for about sex. Something about sex is not healthy, or you're triggered about it. So you need to heal your sexual body as a body. It's like you need to look at your body and love your body and be okay with your sexuality, because you're a human being. But do not make yourself a sex object. Do not sexualize yourself to be like, sometimes people with trauma tend to make themselves very sexual, and because they want to like prove to themselves inside that they're okay with whatever happened to them. And it's okay, to be sexual, but they do it too much, almost like they scream like, I want to fix me. No, you need to be comfortable with whatever happened. You need to be comfortable about whatever you want. You don't have to be someone else. If you're a person who's comfortable talking about sex, you need to talk about it. If you're not comfortable, it's totally okay. Just be like in peace with that feeling of having sex. Just something about your sexual thing, okay? Here, number 3. Also, what I feel here, blade, cause trees will brings, for some of you want to read this one. Also, what I feel here, number 3, you don't have an ego, you don't have that. You're too humble, but you need, what's blocking you here, that sometimes you let people step on you, like you let other people step on your energy, take your power away, or make you feel not worthy, or just come and dominate you. I feel like you must be a person who, some of you are very submissive person, but you need to learn when you can be submissive and comfortable by being submissive, and you have that person who's not controlling but strong and trying to control a lot of situation with you, not controlling you, not trying to dominate you in a negative way, but they're gonna give you the domination that you really want. There's a healthy domination and there's a negative domination, so you need to know. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. Number 3, your blockage is yourself. It's like you need to know yourself, and you need to know how to get the things that you really want by getting them from the healthy people and healthy way, not the negative way, because you get confused and then you make yourself feel like you're that kind of person. It's totally okay to be who you are, but it's not okay to get it from those toxic people. It's not okay to get it that way, okay? Someone here wrote, and are still, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Like, people, I cannot read all the comments, like, because it's my phone, like, it's very small. Just write the comments so later on I can reply to you and read your stories. I like to reply to people and see what you're writing. So number 3, I feel like that the thing that you let people step on you, there's a lot of people who gonna make you feel, or making you feel like you're not as strong because you like to be nice or something like that. There's something about your personality and the way people perspective is wrapping all over your body right now, all over your perspective of yourself. It's like other people's perspective of you, and the way they're not seeing your worth, or the way they're not appreciating the things that you got, and they see them as weakness, is wrapping on you. So you need to shake people's perspective from your body, from yourself, okay? Also, number 4, what blockages? This reading is a bit long because we're talking about blockages, and I want to make people understand as much as I can, okay? Yeah, thank you. I want people to understand as much as I can, because talking about blockages, I'm trying to get deep in people, okay? Number 4, destroy. So number 4, right away. Enemies when request speaks of the creation of the world, tells of the past and future. Number 4, right away, I know your blockage is your ego. Your ego standing on your way. Number 4, your ego is lying to you. Your ego is overly in your head. It's almost like your ego speaks louder in your fucking ear, in your head, making you believe that things are not the way they are, making you believe that you are right all the time, making you believe that your ego is right. It's just your ego is all over. I'm seeing a lot of thought coming from your ego to your brain. Your ego is just whispering like this rat in your brain, and you cannot get rid of it. Your ego is just all over your head, telling you negative thought, telling you negative things, justifying the bad things that you have to do, justifying your bad reaction, justifying things that you don't want to do, justifying how you don't want to apologize sometimes, justifying all the things that they are right, but you don't want to do them. It's like almost your ego trying to justify things within yourself, in your head. So this is your blockage. Your biggest blockage is your ego. You need to resist that ego. You need to discipline that ego. You need to put it aside. You need to listen to spirit. When you listen to you, who you are, your higher self is different than your ego. Your ego gonna be like weak, not even there, because your ego also feeds on entities, on negative energy, on negative feeling, on your trauma, on sometimes something or demons. It depends if you're intuitive or you're psychic. Your ego just feeds on all the negative energies. Your ego is just a hole that absorbs all the negative energy, all the negative feelings that you got, all the bad sides of you. So you need to be careful from your ego. You might feel like you're comfortable, but your ego wants you to be comfortable in the bad things that you're supposed to change, making you feel like they're hard to change. So your ego always making things harder for you. You need to discipline yourself. You need to do what's right, even if your ego doesn't like it, even if yourself don't like it, even if you feel humiliated. The first thing that your ego makes you feel is humiliated by the truth. Humiliated, always making you feel like you're gonna be humiliated, you're gonna be feeling weak, you're gonna feel like you're rejected, you're gonna feel like that. You're not gonna feel that. You're gonna feel exactly the opposite when you do those things. You're never humiliating yourself when you do yourself right. You never do that. You never do that. You're not being afraid. You're not gonna be afraid of saying sorry, okay? Or saying that you're done wrong. So your ego standing on your way. This is the first blockage I feel. Financial problems or financial. You're welcome. Number 4, financial problems, financial issues. I feel like you have problem with your finance right now. I feel like you're someone who's meant for success in your career when it comes to finance and money. But for some of you, this financial tip or like blockage is not for everybody, I feel, but just for some of you, like let's say 80%, there's 30%, 20%, or 30 is not like with this blockage. But I feel like, sorry, I just felt something on my throat. I feel like this financial problem is you do meant to have money, but right now it's on stagnant move for some of you, or just not coming as you want it. Sometimes it just stops and sometimes it comes. I feel like you need to know who is taking advantage of you. So almost like even because of your ego, it's all about your ego. Your ego makes you have bad friends, makes you have a lot of people that you're not seeing the truth. You don't. Even if you feel bad, you just feel like you need to think. Your ego makes you think a lot because it's not matching your feelings. So you feel bad all the time. Your ego makes you feel bad all the time because sometimes you just feel something's not comfortable, but you feel comfortable because your ego told you that it's comfortable. Then you'll be like, it's fine, then I'm comfortable with that person. So I feel like your financial problems that you got is because you have bad friends or people who want to stab you in the back and steal your money. That's why your financial problems are right now intense, because they're trying to sabotage that. You have a lot of energy when it comes, bad energy when it comes to your work. So you need to know who's fake, who want to stab you, who don't want you to be successful. That's also a blockages you have, friendship and knowing who's right and who's bad. That's what I feel. Number 3, you do have other blockages also. Number 4, sorry. Number 4, I feel like maybe for some of you, you need to watch number 3. If you like felt like 2 cards. Number is like speaking, something about speaking. Like I cannot speak, like I feel like my tongue's heavy, my throat's heavy. If it's something about speaking, you have hard time speaking about who you are, who you want to be, and you feel almost ashamed even with yourself. I feel like you don't even want to listen to that, number 4, because your ego's telling you that you're not ashamed of yourself, but you are ashamed of yourself. You're ashamed of who you really are, like not as a person, as a culture or whatever. You're ashamed of who you are as a person. You're not fully accepting who you are, what you need, your emotional need, your things. You're ashamed of who you really are. Your ego is making you, because you don't want to say even you're ashamed, but it's your ego making you feel like who you are needs to stay down, and your ego needs to prove to everybody that you're not who you are. So your ego is making you hate yourself. So a lot of hate here. There's a lot, you don't even sense that yourself is destroyed by your ego, because your ego is telling yourself that you need to be someone that you're not, okay? Number 5, what blockages that you got that you need to heal and remove. Number 5. Number 5, first I want to tell you that Spirit want to tell you that you worked a lot right now. You've been working a lot. You've been working on removing a lot of blockages. I'm seeing you here doing a lot of work, like you're working your ass. Like you're trying to remove those blockages. You're trying to listen. You're trying to really listen, number 5. Really try to listen to Spirit, listen to advice, maybe come to my readings or other people's readings, or listen to advice, listening to yourself. I feel like you're trying so hard to fight those karmic cycles, those bad decisions, those bad things. So congratulations, number 5. Let's read this. Teaches logic, ethics, and the value of herbs and stones. Can make one invisible, helps one to be intelligent and long-lived, can recover lost items and find treasure. That's the thing. I feel like you're trying to find yourself here. You're trying to find who you are. So I feel like you are working on that. I feel like you already know, you already like almost seen your blockages. You're working number 5. I don't feel like you're blind to your blockages, but you just have that sometimes like that weakness sometimes that you just want to crumble. You feel you're never gonna be that person, or you're never gonna be as confident. You have confident issues. So I feel like your blockages comes with confident, that feeling shy, feeling not confident enough, not trusting your power, not trusting that you're gonna get the things that you want. It's like you almost like right now you just let go of all the insecurities, all the baggages that you had maybe from exes, from people who made you feel less than. And now you have sometimes those thoughts, but you're trying to shake them, that you're not good enough, you're valued, your opinion is valued. That's why you need to know you are valued, a human being number 5. Your opinion is valued. There's a lot of people who are gonna value your opinion, value your talk, value who you are, your needs. If you go around different kind of group of people, you're gonna know that you're very valued. There's people who want you to be better, and there's people who want you to be sad and bad. It's almost like you're in the line. Look at this. I'm seeing like a scale. Like you're in the line between bad people and good people. It's like, so it's almost like there's no in between. You have those group of people, maybe your family or someone around you, who made you feel like you're totally different, and then you have a different people who makes you feel you're totally different, a better person. So you don't know who to believe, who to trust. Almost like you need to make a choice, whether your family or those people or those people. Like you have two perspectives of people, and you're forced to look within. That's the thing where you need to know that you are already fighting your blockages. Being confident and not giving a fuck about people's perspective and what they think about you. Being confident with your opinion, with who you are. So I feel like you're already you're forcing that to go away. I feel like what you need also to know about your blockages, you have a blockages when it comes to feeling ugly, feeling hated, feeling a lot of hate. It's not within your self-love. I feel like you love yourself, but you have a lot of people who giving you all the hate. You need to know how to control not feeling that hate that you feel. I feel like maybe you get hated for some of you because of your sexuality, of your race, religion, whatever. You need to know how to not let that hate affect you. This is a blockage that you need to learn. You need to learn how to not feel it. It's almost like you know you love yourself, but you need to know how to answer. This is the thing. I feel like if you want to survive people hate or bullies or whoever, you need to know what to say, even to them or yourself. They don't matter. Sometimes just as simple as saying one sentence to them, like, I don't want to talk to you, please shut up. This sentence will just heal you from inside. You're not gonna go home thinking about it, feeling bad about whatever happened. So I feel like you have a lot of bullies or haters. You need to know, or at least at the moment where they say shit to you about whatever you got in your head, you need to tell yourself, they're not worthy, they're dumb, I have a better people, or something like that. You need to just know when to speak and when to speak those thoughts to yourself. If you're not convinced and you feel like you feel bad, still you need to speak it to them. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, people. Bye bye.